Hi there, it's Lori, and welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the new subscribers, to those that have been around for a while, and to those of my journaling friends who are also doing little golden books this month of February. February fun. So I was inspired by a video by Sunset Maple Studio. I'm going to link below to the video that I was inspired by. I knew I wanted pockets, and I knew that I wanted to do something different than just the plain old. So she has 10 easy pockets, and they're not exactly like the ones she suggested, but you'll see if you watch the video, her video, where I went along with her idea and where I sort of veered off the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 pockets, and I made them from this and this scrapbook collection. I knew I had it in the closet with all the scrapbooking papers, and I knew I wanted to use them up, and this journal seems to be the perfect place because there's so much color going on that I can't be precious about what's in there and what isn't in there. I don't know which one she suggests. Oh, that's not true. This is the one she suggested first. And it was a place to put 2 tags, and her idea was to put it around a piece of cardstock. So that's one way. I'm going to pull out my... Now, each one of these, I want to make a tag. We won't do it on this video, but it'll have some of the book pages from the extra book that I have. This one. It's a book from my childhood. Here is the first page of that book. And I did it in the last video. Here. So it's a German language book from the 60s, and that was from my Tante Mieze in Germany. So I felt very satisfied being able to use it as opposed to having it sit in a box. I have harvested the pictures, or some of them, most of them, and I'll be putting them in here. So you can see the little images. Like this little boy, isn't he sweet? But it's got a lot of birds in it because it's about a bird, as much as I can tell from the little German I still read. I used to go to school in my Canadian school during the week, and then on Saturdays I went to German school, so I did learn a child's German. So, all right, here's another of the pockets or the places to put things. And this one is probably the least similar to what she suggested doing. You can see it's just a piece of cardstock. And to tuck something in here, and I'm going to make an extra place to put a tag there. Simply to make it, I have art glitter glue in this little bottle, and closing up the tuck spot like so. So pockets, yes-ish, and also tucks. And this one here. And that'll be a pocket to put something in. Unless I make it a belly band. I might. I think I'll do that. Nothing like changing your mind on the fly, right? go. Okay, that's one. The second one is here. So that's just on a page. I don't know if I'll keep it there. But this here can be placed down on plain ones. This little golden book that's been altered is now 80 pages. So, like if you're counting one page as just one page as opposed to just two sides, it is, I have my numbers here, it is 84 pages. No, it's 42 pages, which would make it 84 both sides. So I'm getting to the point where I can stop adding pages. I probably won't, but I can. All right, let's put that on there. I still don't know where I'm going to put this one, but we'll get to that. And I'm going to make this into a pocket here. All right. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Are you also making this little golden journal with dear Julie and her community? Yeah, it's very interesting to be specific about what you're going to put in the journal as opposed to random. There's a list that she has for the participants, and she makes videos for each of the elements. See, this is the list. I'll show you. So I've made a rectangle item, and I've made circle items. See there, I have 42 pages, 84 sides. What else have I done? I've done finger painting. I'll show you that. Okay, there's a pocket that something will go in. Here's I think this was the second pocket. And you see it's just folded like this. You can put something in here and you can put something there. So let's find a page to put this on. I don't know if I like that because the pinks don't match. I'm finding this, oh, there's my finger painted. What do you think of that? Literally with my finger into acrylic paint, and then a little flap like this. Is this, what do you think of this? I think that's pretty. The two. Yeah, let's put it on here. Okay, we're going to close this. I've made a little golden journal before, but never with the rings. So this is only my second time of making things with the 3 rings. I found smaller rings from last week. Oh yes, and my woe from my microphone. I'm still using the onboard microphone, and I've ordered another microphone, but of course it won't be here till Thursday, and I won't be making another video. I will be making another video before Thursday to have it come out on Friday. So it is going to be with this regular phone microphone, which isn't the best. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. So I'm hoping you can hear me well enough and you can follow along with what I'm doing. This cardstock, the 6x6 papers, the lady who did it on the video that I was inspired by, she used the lighter pages, like probably more this, but these 6x6 were what I had. Okay. Let us put 2 pockets, one here and one here. So this one, like a little envelope, so you see it's folded. Follow along with the lady who made the video. Again, it's linked below to see how she did it, because I changed up a few things for a couple of different reasons. One was I couldn't necessarily figure out how she did it, and that's me, that's not her. And I knew what I wanted to use them for, so sometimes I changed what I did because I knew it wouldn't fit my needs. All right, there's one pocket. And let's do another one. So this is another, this is to be tucked in here and tucked on the top. This one? Yeah, maybe let's do the 2 at the bottom. So this one is supposed to be glued, but what I decided to do is just put a little button on there with, this is twine. And I used my awl to put the holes through. So this was not successful at all, putting this on like this. I'm going to cut this off and rethink how I'll do this for the future ones, because I have one more that I want to do with a button. Let's just wind this around and we'll put it down. And see, it's something tucks in here, and something tucks in here, and something tucks in there. All right, we'll keep going. Now, this is another pocket, and it's supposed to have a button, but the first one didn't work so well. So I guess I'm changing my mind. There's a little heart buttons in here. Okay, so the button's on there. I've tied it at the back. I'm not sure this is also the best choice, but it's the way it's going to stay for now. And putting on some glue to hold it down. Here we go. I think that's pretty cute. And we'll put one of the little pictures from the book on there. And some of Dear Julie's digitals. But let's get these pockets on here. Let's put this one at the back. Like this. And find a few other places. We have these 2 pockets here. A pocket there. How about here? This one. So it's meant to be a tuck. So I'll put something up here, put some glue up here. To tuck it in. And some glue down here. it's supposed to be able to have a tuck here and something to slide in there. So I wonder if it's better on this side. So as I slide something in here, and then a long tag down there. Here and here. There's one. Okay, here's another. So this one, like this, like this. Let's put this here and here and this, just because I wanted to have this pocket and this tuck here a little more obvious. Let's make this like a label, like so. All right, and we'll put it on here, and something can be tucked in here, something can be tucked here, and all the way down on the end, on the back. I'm really enjoying this challenge. It is a challenge, I must say. The next thing that I want to do is leaf printing. I've never done that before. And I watched Julie from Dear Julie. She did jelly printing, and that's beyond me. That's beyond my capability. So, okay, here is, there's two pockets left. Oops. This one or this one. So I think I'll just find a leaf. I will paint the leaf and I'll press it down somewhere on a tag or, so this one or this one. I think this one. All right, so this is two separate pieces of paper, and just the way that the paper was constructed, I wanted to use the different colors. Oh, here, this one. So this one here, I wanted to add a little more pink. It might not be quite long enough, but that's okay. We can make this work. Carefully. Okay, and make it straight here. And this goes down like this. I think I'll put a little notch here and a little notch here so that I remember where because it can look like it's got more pockets than it actually does. This notch and this notch. I suppose it can go there too. Little one there. Just the slightest bit. Hello. There you are. This and this and this. then you can see the green. Just a smidge more. There. Okay. Let's bring this down here. And this here. And then this here. And this here. Like so. It's put together. And this glued here. Do you use complicated pockets anywhere? This is the first that I've done this many. So we'll see. Again, I've been finding this challenging because I'm trying different things, trying new things. And because there's a list, you have to follow the list, right? All right, there we go. That is 9 pockets that are in. Last one, this one. And I'll show you, this was one 6x6 piece of paper, cut it in half, and then fit it together like this. Let's find a page to put it on. How about here? Let's put it on here. First, fit this in. Sorry, I was out of the camera range. Put that one in there like so. And then this one here. Like so. So it'll have a pocket here, I suppose there. Let's glue this. And put it on the page. Ten pockets. They're unique. And they're supposed to be easy. Sometimes I'm a little awkward and learning new things, so they just may be very easy for you. And you're looking at me, what is your problem, Lord? So we have something here, and we have something here. All right, that is 10 pockets. I'll just do a quick flip through of what this book is like so far. You have the deconstructed cover from the ABC Little Golden Book. The pages are in order, so I numbered them first. This is a embellishment with circles. That was one of the requirements. This is a paper napkin, and it's a German book, so this is a napkin, a paper napkin from Munich. And one pocket, another circle embellishment. This is a pocket from the book of that. This will be for our a few things I want to keep for our little Charlie. C for Charlie. And there's 2 second pocket, right? Oh gosh, now I'm not keeping track. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I'm going to do if I miss one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is 10 interesting pockets. We'll call them that. Interesting pockets in the book. And now I'll decorate them with some of the images from the little child's German book and some of the other requirements. I have a bunch of ribbons here to use. Oops, sorry, that was loud. A bunch of washi to use and some fabric and brads and interesting little things I've been collecting also to use. And we'll see you again on Thursday. Bye for now. It's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.